Good morning, everyone. It is Monday. I hope you're feeling great today. It's June 21st. I am in the gazebo still. Got some cover, little cloud cover. I am protected from the rain if it should come down. It's a beautiful day. It's the summer solstice time of year. For those of you that follow that, I'm excited. We'll talk a little bit about that. I want to talk about another really important gem that can help us move forward. It's often goes unchecked and we don't pay attention to it. But it's Monday, June 21st. Let me give you a quick update. My name's Austin. This is Flashpoint. This is the Meet Me in the Morning segment. This is day 21. And by the way, 9 more days. We're going to wrap this little segment up at the end of June. We're doing an exclusive interactive mastermind on July 10th. Very excited about that. So this is going to be a very roll up our sleeves, have some some authentic conversations about what we want to do to move forward with our lives. Life is happening right now. It's a great time of year to celebrate the longest day of the year. I'll talk about that. I'm excited. I got chills. And the thing we're going to do, by the way, July 11th, I am planning another hike. So we're going to do the mastermind. And then the next day, we're going to do the hike. Carrie, I know you're up in Connecticut. I'm not sure if you were planning to come to Flashpoint Live 3.0, but since I'm talking about it, I'll give you a quick update. Flashpoint 3.0 is going to be moved to September. We're going to have a 3-day event. I'm looking for additional speakers. Going to make it awesome, just absolutely awesome 3-day event. By that time, we trust the borders will be open, things will be popping, we'll be moving forward. In lieu of Flashpoint 3.0 that was supposed to take place July 9th, 10th, and 11th, we're going to do a comprehensive mastermind. We're going to talk about things that matter, and we're going to plan out the rest of this amazing year. All right, let's jump into it. Summer solstice. Are you feeling alive? Are you feeling the energy? Let me say good morning to you right now. Let me see who's on here. Good morning, Mandy. As always, beautiful morning. I know I saw some pictures. You were out in nature. I love that. I want to share a little bit about my hike yesterday. It was amazing. Put some pictures up there. Good morning, Cheryl. Always glad to have you with us on these Meet Me in the Morning. Mandy's got the plane icons. I hope, let's just say it's done. Book it. Book it, Mandy. You're going to be here in September. We are going to have a party. We're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate good times. Come on. So I'm excited because as you know, I'm outside a lot, and I want, my goal is to bring that experience to you. It inspires. And, if you don't believe that does, or you're looking for proof, Ralph Waldo Emerson launched the Transcendentalist movement. Of course, there's a lot of religious stuff. We love our labels, don't we? We love to create our labels, but the bottom line is nature moves people at a deep level. And the reason why is because it's just this, it's always present. And if you think about it, it's just there. And when you get out in nature, it just does its thing. It doesn't care if you're there or not. It just dances. It absolutely dances. And speaking of dancing, the summer solstice is a great time of year, and it's the sun's well, in this case, it's its northernmost dance. I should say the Earth's northern hemisphere tilts toward the sun. And by the way, if you think about it, the sun, the Earth. I love these metaphors of life. By the way, I got this truck pulling up saying hello. Oh, local vegetables and produce just in time. I'm loving that. The Earth is spinning 1,000 miles an hour right now. Right? You don't wake up going, oh yeah, I'm spinning 1,000 miles an hour, do you? Because it just does it. You don't think about it, it does it. But there's a constant dance. And now is a great time of year because, and by the way, not everybody's impacted. I mean, I shouldn't say that. Everybody's impacted by it, whether they're aware of it or not. And let me pause for a minute because I can tend to get fired up and I get rolling. So forgive me if I'm moving too fast this morning, but I want you to check in with you, because this is going to lead into the topic. Continually check in with yourself and ask yourself, what do you most need right now? I'm going to pause here because I want you to really stop and ask yourself, what do you most need right now? What do you most need for this season? What do you most need as we just crest the summer solstice, which is the longest day of the year? It's when the sun hits in the northern hemisphere, it hits its northernmost point, and we get that longest daylight. Now, the further we go north, they're going to get constant daylight, and that's the interesting thing. A lot of times we don't pay attention to that. That sun is, the Earth's always moving around the sun. It's spinning on its axis so that we can be here. Let's draw some meaning out of it. It's a time of energy. Our spirits are alive, refreshed, renewed. Hopefully you're feeling that. And it's the Earth's tilt, northern hemisphere. It's the most sunlight. I just talked about that. And let me share with you a little poem here that I want to grab here. I'm going to share this with you right now. Enjoy the sun that is now out, and cherish it so that it can move eternally into your heart. Enjoy the sun that is now out, and cherish it so that it can move eternally into your heart. Let the energy of the summer solstice help you to balance, release, and recharge. Balance, release, and recharge. That's why I'm asking you, what do you most need right now? Some of you may say, oh, it's too hot. I don't like the hot weather. But let that be a cleanse. Let that be a cleanse. Okay, going back to what do you most need right now? I need so much, and progress is slow. I'm learning to be content where I am until I get to where I'm meant to be. Okay, I like that. That's a great reflection, Jenna, about wanting to progress, because we can feel like we want to progress fast. And what I found is a lot of times we don't realize we are progressing. We don't realize it. Cheryl, what do you most need? Okay, balance, release, recharge. Yes, we need to balance, release, recharge. That's what I was just talking about this time of year. And think about what this, I like to say this, the seasons, the shift in the seasons are a great time. That leads me into my main topic, the gem that we can all use to progress. And that is assessment. Assessment. We must check in with ourselves. And this, by the way, there's nothing new under the sun, right? It's just we go back and we look at the same information again, and we just re-look at it again, and so we can go deeper into what it means for us. So the one thing I want to share with you here that points to this assessment, the unexamined life is not worth living. The unexamined life is not worth living. And that was said by Socrates. There's nothing new under the sun. There's this wisdom goes back thousands of years. Even before biblical times, there's been writings of people on how to live better, how to live more fulfilled. It's like the yearning of the human existence is for improvement, and that will never change. And to live life more fully, and to think about this, to live life more fully starts right now. It's not often some future moment. It's right now. Let me grab you your shares here. And examine life is not, don't worry, I appreciate the quotes. I know it's hard to type in, so I'm with you. Misspellings are okay here, okay? If you misspell something, it's okay, all right? We can get that stuff fixed. We can always get it fixed. But what we can't do is if you don't share it, it's lost. We don't get it. So if you share something and there's a misspelling, it's okay. All right, everyone? Right there with you, Mandy. Mandy wants to quit her job. Okay, examining our lives and what we want to do is so important. We talk about the theme of ikigai, all right, in the work that we do with Flashpoint, to create that Flashpoint moment where it makes sense, to embrace uncertainty. There's a lot of uncertainty when we make life change, but there's a lot of uncertainty. Listen, the Earth's spinning 1,000 miles an hour right now. Is there uncertainty in that? Yeah, because it's spinning into weather systems. Things get turned up. We know we have hurricane season. Like, there's all this stuff that's dynamically happening. To think that we can sit static is a mistake. We must move. We must dance with the rhythm of life, dance with the rhythm of nature, tap in to what we most need through the power of our intentions, unencumbered and littered by the obstacles and the various roadblocks that we throw up in our own mind. We must rise above. We must tap into the deeper part of ourselves. Every part of you knows it to be true. It's the fear and doubt that we that we focus on that can pull us back. What do you most need? What do you most need? Self-assessment. So this is a great time of year, and this is what I'm going to be doing today. I want to focus on where I'm at. I want to go back and look at my goals. I want to look at how I'm doing. What do I most need personally? What do I most need to add or change to serve you more? To build a business around this and continually allow this business to grow. This is what I'm looking at. How can I serve others? What can I do to deepen my relationships? Like, I'll give you an example. In a couple of weeks, I'm going up to see my brother and my family. We're going to go spend the 4th of July together. What can I do to add value to that place when I go? Because what's the quote? Charity begins in the home. Well, it's not just charity. It's our lives begin in the home. The people that are closest to us, that most test us, that have the most to teach us. It is a daily habit. But there's times we need to go deeper into it. Oops, let me grab your share here. I just spoke about uncertainty with someone today. Also spoke about the dance. Mandy, you are tapped in, and I know you just live it, embody it. And I want you to just think about what you most need to move forward. Have you been playing small? Have you been holding back? Are you caught up in constant comparison with others? What do you most need? Yep, I'm going to go see my family. They're close. It's only a car ride away, but it's important to make time. I found that when people are far away, the time we spend with them is more quality. When they're close by, we take them for granted, don't we? So what do you most need today as you step into this Monday, June 21st? We just crested the solstice. We're into the summer in the Northern Hemisphere. And if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, obviously you're in a different season. But let me give you some contrast, because I was thinking about this as I was preparing for this. And it may be a little paradoxical, but I love paradoxes, as you know. As we think about the summer solstice, right? Some of you like winter better. But think about 6 months ago, it was winter. And we had the winter solstice. And we had the shortest day. Think about where you were, what you were feeling. And now, fast forward at summer solstice. For me, this is an energetic time for me. What is it for you? Don't just throw it out and think, oh, it's just going to pass. The unexamined life is not worth living. Examine, pay attention, live with more intention. Avoid hypnotic rhythm where it's just same old, same old. That's the beat of the drum of society. Same old, same old. There's more life to be lived. There's more fulfillment. There's more experience that you can muster. But it's your choice. It's your ability to want to self-assess, to examine, to really maybe go into those catacombs of your past, but not from a place of um, to grow, to grow. That's what I'm trying to say. Uh, Examine to grow, not to beat yourself down, right? Totally energizing every cell right now. It's amazing. Honor where you are. See if you can elevate where you are. And that's really what I have for you today. Let me see if I wrote anything else down here to share, but I believe this is it. Um, there is a saying here. It says, as the sun spirals its longest dance, cleanse us. As nature shows bounty and fertility, bless us. Let all things live with loving intent to fulfill their truest destiny. As the sun spirals its longest dance, cleanse us. As nature shows bounty and fertility, bless us. Let all things live with loving intent to fulfill their truest destiny. If you want to get a cleanse, take a walk in the humidity. Be safe, but the summer is a great way to cleanse as well. So as we crest here, we move into summer. What do you most need? And as we think forward to 6 months from now, what is your vision? Between now and the end of the year, what can we do to make this an incredible year? You are invited to join us at the mastermind we're going to be having on July 10th. That's not just open to everybody. It's open to people that are in our community that have been following us. And I want this to be a special time, a special event, different in nature than what we've done before. I want you to walk away empowered, energized, with more clarity and vision of what you want to create while enjoying the moment, while embracing and enjoying what is. And let's just see what we can create. Let's have some fun and let's just see what if, play with the what if. What if I can create that? What if I can move? What if I can attract that relationship? What if I can earn more money than I've ever earned before? What if I can make that transition? What if I can do it? What if I can do it? How empowered would I feel? Who else would be impacted by the empowering changes that I'm making? Can my light stretch further than it's reached to this point? Yes, it can. All right, we got 9 days left of this, and I'm going to ask you, is there another topic that you want me to hit? Is there something else that you'd like me to discuss over the next 9 days? What else would you like me to share? And just as I'm doing it, look what happened. It was cloudy, and as if on cue, isn't that great? Look at this. I love it. Look at that. Beautiful. The sun just popped out just in time. Play with life. Dance with the energy. Make it great. You absolutely got this. Come on. Let's do it. What if? What if? What if? What if it could happen? What if? What if I can get there? When I interviewed Andrew Allen, the astronaut, I interviewed him this past year. When did I interview him? Yeah, earlier this year. I interviewed the astronaut. You know what he said? He had the intention in the late 60s. He had the intention of being an astronaut. And then he said, what if I can get there? And then it wasn't like his what if was, what if I could become a pilot? What if I could fly? And then it was just a series of what ifs, what ifs, what ifs, what ifs. Next thing you know, 3 missions in space. Play with the what if. What if I could get there? Then what? Avoid overwhelming yourself with the giant goal. Oh, I want to get there. We if I was to go to Mount Everest, like I would focus on Mount Everest. I'm like, man, people die up there. I'm not going there. But if I could say, what if I could get to base camp? Just start putting the pieces of the puzzle together without freaking out that all the pieces are all over the place. I think Mandy gave this example yesterday. Like if you had a puzzle of 1,000 pieces, right? And you put all you took the puzzle out of the box, and you threw all the pieces all over the place. Would you go, oh my God, there's pieces everywhere. What am I going to do? I can't. No, right? You wouldn't do that. That's ridiculous. You would okay. What would you do? You would grab one piece, and you take that piece, and then you grab another piece. You would start with two pieces that you would put together, right? It's the equivalent of what if. If I can get these two pieces, okay, what if I could get the border done? What if I could get this part of the puzzle done? What if I could get that part of the, and boom, next thing you know, you wake up a couple weeks from now and that puzzle's done. It's the same way with our lives. Pick up the piece of the puzzle and do it. Anais Nin said, if your dream should fall and smash into 1,000 pieces, pick up one of the pieces and be willing to begin again. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. It doesn't matter what people think about you. None of that matters. What matters is your ability to pick up the piece and begin again. And you can do it, and you can do it right now. Let me grab your final shares. I'm excited today. It's Monday. What reason? Hamana. What better reason do you need than to jazz your spirits on a Monday and to get fired up from down below and take that step and do what you need? Maybe it's assessment. Maybe it's I need to light a fire and maybe I need to get out in the sunshine. Maybe I need to call that person up. Maybe I need to write those new goals out. Do it. Do it. Fail forward. Take them piece by piece. Complete the whole. Let any fear fuel your flight into the unknown where the magic happens. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Jenna, love the possibilities of what if instead of fear. Play with the what if. Keep asking the questions. Play with life. Play with life. Ask the questions. Demand that life give you an answer. Demand it. Not from a state of anxiousness. Trust and know that it's coming. Play with life. Avoid sitting on the sidelines waiting for it to happen. It's not going to happen. Dance with life. Push it. Prod it. Flip it on its head. Play with these standards of society that tell us we got to live a certain way. Be willing to dance. The great thinkers, the great doers, the great achievers, the great artists, play with the possibilities. Flip it on its head. Ask questions. Be willing to look at what seems normal and flip it around and see what comes out. The earth is spinning at 1,000 miles an hour right now. 1,000 miles an hour. It's dynamic. Nothing is static. It's constantly changing. Keep feeling the pulse below and above and dance through. The solstice is about rebirth, recharge, regrowth, anew. Embrace the season. Embrace the season change. Totally energizing every cell. It's amazing. Love and blessings to you. Do what you need to do for you today. Jump into if you want to get more involved with what we're doing, you got to reach out. I would love to work with you. We got things we're planning, communities we're launching, events we're doing. You want to become a speaker. You want to get more. You want to grow. I just want to get moving again. I just want to get myself moving again. I got to move. It's time to do that. Jenna, thanks for sharing this. I know these are a little longer. I get it, but sometimes you need to go deeper to really share because, I could say a sentence. I could say one word that moves you, but sometimes we also share different things and just one thing. Maybe my intention is one thing's going to hit. One thing's going to shock you, move you, provoke you, stoke you, get you fired up. All right. So love you all. Uber awesome day, everyone. That's it for now. I'll see you tomorrow. We got 9 days left. Jump in. The water's warm. Bye for now.